go next? Mow equipment at the end. How cool is that? You know what else is cool about this train meet? The first train was the CSX M364, and this train here going the other way is the MC363. So we had the 364 meeting the 363. How cool is that? After the semi got stuck and they got it off the track, it took about an hour, roughly, I'm guessing. Seems like a lot longer. I was standing there all that time waiting for it to finish so I can record most of it. The 364 originates in Avon, Indiana. Or no, Rose Lake, wait a minute. Yeah, Avon, Indiana, heads east to Selkirk, New York. The 363 is the opposite. It starts in Selkirk, New York, goes west to Avon, Indiana. All on this Monday, August 8th, 2022, from Wide World of Trains on YouTube. A whole bunch happened in the last 2 hours here, let me tell you. I'm ready for a break. That was some pretty cool mow equipment at the end of the 363 there, wasn't it? Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below the video. Also, you'll see a thumbs up button. Go ahead and click that. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it here at Wide World of Trains. And if you haven't already, think about subscribing to Wide World of Trains on YouTube. We have about 25,000 train videos. Different trains in 15,000 videos. Some of the videos have 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 trains in them. One of them has over 100 full-length trains in the video. It's a 3-hour-long video, that one in particular. Alright, here comes the next video. Roll it. Wait a minute. As soon as I shut off the camera, I seen another train coming. We got a triple meet here. Alright. There it is, about 2 miles away. Triple train meet after the semi got stuck. How do you like that? The one thing I don't like is all this wind. Been picking up the last hour or two. Alright, we're going to wait till he gets a little closer, then we'll resume filming. minute, what do we got here? Another train, a quadruple meet. Are you kidding me? You are kidding me, aren't you? Quadruple meet. That is absolutely incredible right there. Quadruple meet. This is the IL-17 right here. This train originates in Worcester, Massachusetts, heads west to Chicago, Illinois, where it terminates at Bedford Park. The train before it was the M634. That starts out in Columbus, Ohio, terminates in Selkirk, New York, heading east. And before that was the M364 and the M363. Quadruple train meet. Quadruple train meet from Wide World of Trains and YouTube. Let me know what you think in the comment section below the video about the quadruple meet. Alright, here comes the next video. Roll it. Are you kidding me? Just after I shut off the camera and got in the car from the quadruple meet, one more train was coming. Could have been a quintuple meet. Engine 3000, all right.
Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 254. End of transmission.
Really bouncing over that crossing. Look at that. This train is motoring, Jack. Got to make up for lost time. That semi stuck on the tracks, blocking it for over an hour. There's the end of CSX I-008. The 008 starts out in Rose Lake, Illinois, heads east to Port Newark, New Jersey, where it terminates. Almost a quadruple meet, or quintuple meet. All on this Monday, August 8th, 2022. From Wide World of Trains on YouTube. Here comes the next video. Wait a minute, is there another train coming? He just said highball, I think, to the 009. Maybe I'll keep the camera rolling here for a few more seconds. It would be a sextuple meet.
Have a good trip, guys.
Yeah? I think that's how you say it, sextuple meet. I actually got one before. No, I had a octuple. I had 8. 8 or 9. One of my videos. There you go. Would have been a septuple meet. $31.02, $7.50, and $33.62. One of the shortest 009s I've ever seen right there. Symbol is CSX I-009. Train starts out in Port Newark, New Jersey, heads west to Chicago, Illinois, where it terminates at Bedford Park. All on this Monday, August 8th, 2022, from Wide World of Trains on YouTube. Here comes the next video. Roll it. Hold it. Don't click away, because there's more trains to come. There always is at Wide World of Trains, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Here's the next video. Roll it. is motoring, Jack. 60 mile an hour right there, overhead view. And very windy up here on the bridge. Symbol is CSX IO17. The IO17 originates in Worcester, Massachusetts, heads west to Chicago, Illinois. I'm about halfway between those 2 points here in Sheridan, New York, 25 miles south of Buffalo, 35 miles south of Buffalo, New York. The train terminates in Chicago, Illinois at Bedford Park, all on this Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022, from Wide World of Trains and YouTube. Pretty unusual to have 4 engines, 3 up front and then a DPU in the middle. Let me move over a little bit here. I can follow it a little bit more. I've got to get around all these tree branches. Something could be coming in that direction too, you never know. Yeah, that was pretty cool with 4 engines. That was a surprise. When I saw the first 3, I figured, well, there's no DPU on that one. Only one engine pulling that train there. Symbol is Norfolk Southern W09. W09. Designation means it's an extra 309. The regular 309 went through a couple hours ago. I got that also. Had several engines on it, I think 5. And this is an extra 309 with 1 engine. The BNSF unit pulling all that train right there. The W09 starts out in East Binghamton, New York, heads west to Elkhart, Indiana, where it terminates, all on this Friday, August 12th, 2022, from Wide World of Trains on YouTube. Got a bug buzzing by my ear. Not when I'm filming. Alright, here comes the next video. Roll it. Want to see the signal? Let me check. Nothing else is coming. A lot of people like to see the signal. Really can't tell. It must be. I don't know how it can be out already. It didn't pass the next signal. Could be just the brightness of the sun. Alright, before we roll it, we're going to go over to CSX and see if there's anything coming over there. I saw this earlier on the side of the road. I don't know why people do this. They seem fit to throw out their empty chicken wing or fish fry container there. Just as easy to take it home and put it in your trash instead of making a mess all over the place. Alright, let's look this way. Nothing down there. Nothing here. Let's look at the signals. We have green indication on track 2. I don't know if you can make it out. Just barely, right there. There you go, right there. And down there is that tank train. Like I said, it was parked up on the berm a couple miles east for about a week, and thought they took it a couple days ago, but apparently they just moved it back. It's been here about 8 or 9 days now. Maybe I'll catch it when they move it east. I believe it's an eastbound. Here comes the next video. Roll it.
Norfolk Southern milepost 68.11. No defects. 15 speed restriction 9761 speed 71.17 40 ATG.
6:35. The train starts out in Selkirk, New York, heads west to Columbus, Ohio, where it terminates. Wednesday, May 20th, 2026, from Wide World of Trains and YouTube.
Get on the south side.
Hey everybody, Wide World of Trains here. Today we're doing a member shout out to the members of Wide World of Trains YouTube channel.